What is up, beautiful peeps? It is your girl Nightstar Entertainment bringing you some more medieval Dynasty. We're going to the resource bin to go and see if we got buckets and water skins, because we are over here struggling. We've got 9 buckets. The water carrier, we still gonna allow them to have stuff to do, but right now we are struggling. If we can look here in our management screen, we're not making the water demand over here. So we're gonna have to figure this out, since our water carrier cannot be trusted at this point. Cannot be trusted. Let's put this on 5. Although, like, we got 5 buckets. We're gonna go ahead and do the work, because someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. So I'm gonna figure this out. What's that? Fill this bucket? Yep. I know we're doing potions. So are we glitching? Hello? Okay, the animation got weird real quick. There we go. Alright, 6 buckets of water. I think that goes in the food storage area. Let me go look around, see where we put that. Production. Storages, there we go. We only have 1 food storage, just on the other side. So we're gonna rush over there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we made it up in here. Let's go ahead and drop this off. Go over here. Can we not? There we go. There we go. We're only halfway to the limit. So we've got water, dried meat, we've got regular meat. This meat is not doing well, but let's see if we're all full up here on the composition. No, so we've got some meat that's not at its peak. So since we have all that, we're gonna throw that over here. And throw that into the compost bin. Alright. And we've got a lot of meat on this in general, so let's throw some good meat on there. We got some onions. We could throw some onions in there, but that's fine. We only have 2 composts? No wonder we need so much fertilizer and we're buying so much. Let's see. Let's remedy the situation. I don't want to build a road. Furniture and decorations. Containers. Is it in containers? I would bargain that it is, but it isn't. Miscellaneous. We need 4 logs. We don't even have 4 logs on us. That's called a struggle. Well, I know exactly where we can get 4 logs. Even though I don't really like these trees, I'm gonna go and cut down 1 or 2 of them. Have my man Rosamir talk to some ladies pretty soon, because we are still wifeless out here. That's a sad state to be in. Talking from experience. Something about the ladies, they smell good. I don't know. As a lady, I appreciate other ladies that smell good. I'm saying that this, but when the men folk smell good too, I appreciate that too. I don't know. There was this one time I was walking past this guy, and I don't know what kind of cologne he had me, but it had me sweating. Why am I in here? It had me sweating something fierce. I was thinking about that young man. That's what happened. But it had me sweating something fierce. Something real fierce. He had smelled so good. I was about to give him my phone. About to give him my phone number. Not gonna lie. Because he smelled so good. I was like, oh, okay. So he bathed. Alright. Obstacles in the build site. Oh. Alright, we can do one more. Let's see if anything we got here. This is at 95. You know what? You can have that. Go into our food. Beetroot, we need those. Those carrots are good. Broadleaf plantain. The meat. We've got so much meat at this point. So much meat. Well, wine. We need to give that to somebody. This roasted meat. Not the best. Salted fish. We're doing it on here. We got some soup. I want to, because we got so much uncooked meat. It'll be fine. Got a few carrots over here. Beetroot. And we're gonna probably be do another. I like to have 4, at least in my own gameplay. Let's see. Put that beetroot over there. These carrots, they can go in there. These 2 onions. We got some roasted meat on this, and it's fine. What's that 69%? Oh, okay, that's just the these mushrooms. They're not bad. They still can poison somebody. You know what? This roasted meat. This organization has got to go. We're gonna have to use some meat that's actually good. Alright. There we go. We still got some that are 75%. Okay, that's fine. We can take out some of this wheat and then put in these that are at 93%, and then fill up the rest. Was it a roundabout way of doing it? Yes, it was. We'll be fine about it? Probably. Because we're probably gonna go and hunt some more animals soon. Alright, where is our water bearer? I don't see them working. And I get it. It's some hard work, hard labor. Someone's got to do it. I wanted to talk to a fine lady because we are wifeless. And that don't sit right with me. Let's see, there's a fine young woman over here. See if I was over here talking to her. Jenna Weaver. We are only at 25% affection with her. I don't think this is the person we were talking to. How you doing, beautiful? Did you know that in some places they conduct what is called a divorce by combat? To even up the chances, the husband stands in a hole up to his waist with one of his arms tied behind his back. That sounds so absurd that it simply must be true. Alright, well, she seemed to like that. Let's see, we're gonna go for the puns. Do you know why bears would never use swords? Because they always fight with their bare hands. It's a good thing they don't. Using weapons would make them even more barbaric. A real force to be made. Alright, she's cool, she's cool. How are you doing, beautiful? This athletic figure of yours is quite impressive. My body is both a temple and a tool. I take good care of it. Glad to hear you can appreciate that. Okay. Can we talk a little bit more? You need to talk. Alright, that's cool. So she was chill. I don't think that's who I was talking to originally, but she likes puns, so she's all good in my book. What else do we... I have a whole list of things that we need to do today. So we need to talk to 2 men and 3 ladies to get up in this village, even though we can't... We're seeming to having some problems to feed them at the moment. So we might be needing to hold off on that for a little bit. We need to talk to Unagast and give him this knuckle sandwich. And, also, just in general, get a wife. Get a whole wife. So while we're over here, let me go actually eat some food. The Unagast over here. Oh, not Unagast, Rasimir. Gonna eat some soup will give us more than that. I thought we had... Let me go back to the food. Meat with gravy. Let me go ahead. And mushroom soup. We could probably sell some of these as well to get some extra coin. Definitely want to chop more trees. But let's make our journey over to Unagast. See if there's anything else that he wants us to do. And with that, you guys, I'll see you in a few. Alright, just the man I wanted to see. Unagast, I got a big fat knuckle sandwich for you, sir. It's always nice to see you, and maybe not today, sir. I've talked with Sambor. He's a real sweetheart, isn't he? The sweetest, like a jar of honey. That's Sambor for you. I see. He did tell me about my uncle, though, the story about the Lord of the Orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yes, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time, I swear, he went for over a year without speaking a single word. But when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote. I laughed out loud and began his tale. Went from a total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping it was hard not to listen. He even did voices, but after finishing, he became silent again. I've never fully understood that side of him. A theater genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He actually asked me to give you something. Really? And what was that? These fists? These hands? Yeah, that sounds exactly like Sambor. So, are you gonna deliver it? Do you want me to? Oh, sure, I love punching. I love people punching me in the face. Around the valley, I'm known for it. Would you be so kind and do it for free, though? I'm all out of my being punched in the face budget. Really? Like, we're not gonna play that dumb. No, we are gonna play that dumb. Really? No, not really. Are you thick? You're not going to hit anywhere. Is that clear? But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me out cold. Just out of curiosity, what did Sambor tell you about him becoming part of the pack? He said that you're looking for the best to recruit, and that he was an obvious choice. Yeah, that seems like something he would say. Isn't that the truth? It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Jordan did, but that wasn't a matter of choice. When Jordan and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smoothly, too easy even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on our pressed faces. That's when we let our guard down. There was a secret guild formed by a few of the higher-ranking knights and barons. We call them the Vendors. Bunch of really heartless bastards. Their most lucrative business was selling a living merchandise. And no, I'm not talking about animals. Please don't say it. Well, he gonna say it, my boy. Slavery was strictly forbidden in the realm. The queen was adamant about that. Well, the Vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They caged them in like cattle. Mostly women and children forced to fight rats for the poor little rations they were given in the damp dungeon they were held in. The guild preferred quantity over quality. So they didn't care about diseases, and they didn't tend to wounds. I think I'm going to be sick. I mean, it is a very sickening tale. Sometimes it took them weeks to get the dead out the cages. Survival of the fittest, or rather, outlasting the least fortunate. It was simply horrible. If you ask me, all the damn guild deserved a cruel and slow death. But that wasn't how we operated. Jordan made it very clear from day one. We were never to take a life. That was the most important of rules. Anyways, we managed to get everyone out. The carriages full of broken people, even the horses kept their heads low, mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of the rotten flesh. And in all of that, we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. We were caught by the mercenaries who brought us to the torture chamber. Yeah, this gruesome place had an even worse room hidden inside. Unbelievable. Is that what we're gonna say? That's not pretty far-fetched for me. The Vendors weren't in their patient mood, so they sent the worst torture right away. I was horror-struck, truly petrified, could barely breathe. Jordan didn't say a word, just looked at me. His eyes were relaxed, but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturers strapped Jordan to a chair and just started swinging. His fists were like anvils. Every hit drew blood or broke bones. In a matter of seconds, Jordan's face looked like a bloody pulp. The only thing poking through it was his smile. It was one of many times I wondered if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized that he needed different tools for such a unique specimen, and went to grab his blades. That's when Jordan started talking. He was making him offers, one after another, but the torturer just kept carving his torso, like he was preparing a steak to be grilled. There was so much blood, I could taste it in my mouth. I wanted to pass out, just to run away from all that, but I couldn't. My heart was pounding way too fast. That's horrible. That's an understatement. Suddenly the torturer stopped. He looked at me and back at Jordan. This was the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke. Jordan just nodded. So he untied us both and helped us escape. There were more mercenaries on our way, heavily armed. No one stopped us, even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get out alive. Jordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks, and even after that, he was scarred so badly. It looked like he had chainmail stitched to his skin. We had escaped death, and its emissary became one of us. The torturer. It was Sambor, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know which one I like better. I have no words. I'm sorry this happened to you, or now I understand why Sambor didn't want to tell the truth. It sounds absolutely horrid. To be honest, the nightmares of that night never stopped. How could you want a person like that amongst your troops? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around for days. I was constantly watching my back, watching his every move. So why didn't you blow him off? That's simple. You already made a deal with him. Promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute. And that was money. A lot more than what the guild was playing. Young lady! Y'all see that child over here? This grown folks conversation. Oh my god. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him. And a cut from every heist that we did. But couldn't you just pay him off or run away? That's not the way Jordan did things. He was a master liar. But when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Besides, as we later found out, Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did what was asked of him, Jordan spent hours talking with him, explaining the rules of conduct. Sambor never broke any of them, not once. That's incredible. Your lives, I mean. I don't think I would be able to handle all that. I don't think I could either, to be honest. Honestly, I hope you never will have to. I've been through a lot, and after all these years, the thing I wish you the most is to have a boring, steady life. I'm not the type of person to get bored. There's always something to do. Compared to your stories, boring life sure sounds pleasant. But I don't feel like Rasimir's that kind of dude. Like, I feel like with all the stuff, the fighting of bears, and how much responsibility he has on there, always something to do. I'm glad to hear that. Then my next request won't be boring to you at all. Sure thing. What do you need? I need you to go to Boro, find Ida, and get my scythe back from her. Consider it done. Alright. So that sent us on another quest. And we learned a little bit more about our uncle. Which really does. This man sounds like more than a myth than anything else. So there's someone over here we can sell to.
Hello.
Show me your wares, Miss Ma'am.
Whatever you need, I've got it.
She sounded a little sleepy there. We got daub on us, feather, fur cap. Oh, this is not the right thing. Meat we're grateful we're gonna keep this mushroom soup though. Break in and go sell for some coin. Plum wine, we can do that. Potage, that can go. Potion of sobriety, potion of saturation. Y'all can have some of these. Instant handling, I think I'm gonna take that. Rot, I need that. Need to drop that off, really. Salted fish, the soup, that can also go. Barter skin, wheat beers, we can sell those off as well. Anything else? We're gonna probably make more meat over here. Deadly nightshade, I really want to keep that. Anything over here? Cherry tree seedlings, we're gonna put down. Feathers, we can always sell those. Fur, I like to keep the fern leather, that's always needed. Mead bottles, oat, we have oat on us. Planks, sticks, we're not selling the sticks. Because look at that, that's pitiful. We get more from just making it. We got wooden plates out the butt. Deer skull, we can go and sell that. She still has some money on her. I want to sell some things. I thought we had some wicker baskets on her or something, but apparently we do not. So anything over here? We got stone sickle, stone knife. We could probably make some more. But I want to keep everything that we have so far. So she can keep her lovely 466 coin.
See you soon.
And I think it's never too late to get some flax or anything like that.
How can I help you?
Show me your wares. Let's go.
Whatever you need.
Broke.
I've got it.
They have daub, but I wanted the fertilizer. Flax 63. We're still playing for heavily for some flax. 13? That's crazy. 2.6 for some manure. I'll take all of that. Make some fertilizer. Oh, 6.5. That's not too bad. We can take all of that. Onions, we'll also make more food with that. Poppies is not by. Rye is not that by either. I'm Gonna get the rye over here. And wheat is still 13, so we're gonna chill off on that. We have a dude over here. We could probably get him. He's not that great at anything else but production. And as much as I wanted him in the kitchen, yeah, I want to build up. So I want to control the amount of food that we are gathering. So I might build another, what's it called? Extraction or blacksmith or something like that. It'd be really helpful if we had some mines. Just to go and check the buildings, the tech that we have. Woodshed, it wouldn't be bad to get another woodshed. Excavation isn't that bad. We do need a lot of resources. Our hunting lodge is here. We're getting more food than we can even think of when we think about what we have. We have a herbalist hunt, 1 well, 1 woodshed. And to be honest, we need a lot of wood. So we should probably build another one. What is our barn out of? Hold on, no resources. What are the daub? Okay. That's fine. We'll get to it. So what else? Sewing hut's doing fine. The smithy is doing fine. The workshop. What are we making in the workshop? Bucket, small wicker baskets, wooden vials. We've paused on the bowls and the plates. I think we can go and move that up to 1 a day or so. And a lot of these are locked, so we need to unlock these. But for what we have, making a bucket at least 1 a day to meet the water demands that we have sounds good. And if we can get to 1 for the wooden vial, so we can start making more potions and the like, that'll be fine. So looking at our technology, where's our tech tree at? We haven't made it to kitchen 2. That's when we unlock a lot of the really good foods. So we do need someone really helping on the production. A bronze sickle? That sounds good. Bronze hoe. We can purchase some of these and hopefully get started on them working on that as well. So, with that, we need to go to Bororo, which I think is going to be the last thing we do on this episode. Try and get this man's sickle back. And then we'll tackle some more of the issues we have in our village. And part of that, we'll need a bunch of logs. So, got a lot of tree chopping in between the episodes. Oh man, this man has not enough food to drink, food or water to drink. Let's see. We're going inside this person's house. We are not. We're going behind the house. Alright. Where are y'all at? Oh, okay. There you are. Miss Ida, here for you. Hello, do I know you? No, you don't. But I'm here for Unigasai. Take a hike, kid. I want it fair and square. Alright. That little snake didn't even tell you about it? Huh, that figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get his scythe back. It's my scythe now. I mean, if you want it, yeah. Okay, relax. What can I do to get your scythe then? You can buy it from me, of course, or we could play for it. What's the game? The same that made Unigasa lose all his money and a scythe. The game of riddles. How's it played? Simple, I'll tell you 3 riddles. You must answer all of them correctly. 1 mistake, and the game is over. You win, you get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit the chance of getting the scythe for free. Alright, hit me with the riddles. First one, what disappears the second you say its name? Silence. Correct. Ready for the next one. Here it is. Feed me and I live, yet give me a drink and I die. What am I? Fire. Oh, you're good. Better than Mr. Big Castellan already. But can you get this final one? Listen carefully. I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. Damn you, Shark. Congratulations, you win an old man's crappy scythe. It doesn't get better than that. Thank you for the game. I had fun. Take care. Alright. So we've managed to get this man's scythe. I'm gonna deliver it pretty much off screen. Or, well, it's really just across the water like that. Speaking of that, I need some water. I'll just go ahead and dip my head into the river. Ah, yes, unpolluted water. Can't say that we have it now. Run my back way over here. This is the most running I've done in a while. Yeah, I know. You must be tired. You unforced me to start walking. Oh man, he was getting dizzy. Alright, Unagas. We gotta go. It's getting nighttime. I got people to go feed. Women to go woo. It's a full-time job. Hey, yo. You're back already? Yeah, here's your scythe, dude. Splendid. Were there any troubles on the way? You tell me, were there? I might have left a teeny tiny detail out. You don't say. How did you manage to get my scythe in? With my wits? In that case, you're brighter than me. Was there any ever doubt? Don't be cocky, kid. Anyways, I have news. Sambor is looking for you. For me? Are you sure? I've been told he asked about the one with the funny eyes and stupid face. I see. Okay then, I won't prolong this humiliation. I will go find him. Well, this is where I will end the episode because I have a lot of trees to chop down, and that's not very engaging for everybody else. So as I go chop down these trees, in preparation of making more stations for people to work, and more food that these people need to eat, I will drop you off. If you like this episode, definitely hit the like button. If you would like to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you would like to stay on the up and up on everything we do on this channel, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. Eat some cake, live it up, you know. Celebrate yourself, because not many people really, I'm finding out, not many people really celebrate themselves. So go ahead, get yourself a cake. Get yourself a nice beverage. You don't have to be alcoholic or anything like that. You can have some Kool-Aid if you're about it. Other than that, peace.